Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This video is probably, I'm going to try and keep it short and snappy, and I'm not going to try and make it down and stuff, because as you can tell probably from the title, it's kind of a bit of a life update in terms of what's happening with me and how coronavirus is affecting me and my life, because obviously you guys know I'm a third year student at university, so things have been affected a bit, quite a bit. I'm going to try and keep it short and snappy. I'm going to try not to rant too much. I'm not going to rant about the coronavirus and stuff like that, but might rant about uni and stuff like that, but I'm going to try and keep it short and snappy and just update you guys as to what's happening at the minute. So obviously I mentioned I'm back home now. Like you can see, I'm not in student castle, but the original, so what was meant to happen from now and what my plan was to come home for, we have Easter break now. I don't know, I think it's spring holiday, I don't know, and it's 4 weeks. So but because I am a third year student, I don't have anything in summer term apart from deadlines. So my plan was to come home for 5 weeks, spend an extra week at home, because our first week of summer term starts on Easter Monday. So I was gonna have like that week home, so I didn't have to travel on Easter Monday to get back down to York to start for the Tuesday. So I was gonna have an extra week at home, and then I was going to spend the whole of the rest of the 9 weeks in York, even though I have my dissertation due in week 4. That might be wrong. Yeah, week 4, and then exams week 5 to 7, and then I have nothing else on after. And I was going to spend the whole of the 10 weeks, well 9 weeks, in York, and that was due to, I wanted to be there for my exams and I wanted to be there for my dissertation so I could work and I could just get on with things. And then I wanted to just spend some time in York and spend some time with Tanya before obviously she goes back to Cyprus for the summer. And they were the main reasons. Oh, and my clients as well. I wanted to be there for as long as I could to keep going with my clients at York, because I have I think 4 or 5 clients in York, and they're all on like 2-3 times a week, so there is quite a substantial amount of PT there, and I wanted to be there for them so I could do it for as long as they wanted to. And yeah, so I wanted to be there for clients, for uni, for Tanya, and to just make the most of my time in York. And I had graduation in, well, July was when graduation was going to be, so I was going to come home, I think it was like June, it was like the first week of June or something, or the second week of June, and then July was any time leading up to, I think it was the 20th to the 25th, so we were just going to go down and stay in a hotel, that kind of thing, because I was trying to relicense my room in student castle for the summer. That was the plan. Obviously that hasn't happened in a while, has it? My phone going off on a video. That was the plan before there was a pandemic. So how it's affected me now is, obviously I came home with the intent of going back to student castle, so I've left some of my belongings in student castle. That's no longer, I'm not going back anymore. So I'll tell you what's happening with uni first, because that was a bit weird. Uni has cancelled all teaching for the rest of the year, which doesn't really affect me because I didn't have any more teaching because I'm a third year, so that bit doesn't really affect me. But they moved all of the teaching onto online seminars, that kind of thing. In terms of exams are now all online as well, which will work because we have essay exams. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know we have essay exams for third year. Obviously that isn't going to work for online exams because you're not going to be able to control for who's cheating, who's not, that kind of thing. So they're changing them to open book, which essentially means we have 24 hours to write essays. It's going to be the same format as the original one, so we're going to be given 5 questions, have to answer 2. We have to complete it within a 24-hour time slot. That time slot's so that obviously people can do them at a time that works for them, because obviously with people who are at home with families, like you might not be able to work. Say if they set the exam for 9 AM, you might not be able to get on a computer at 9 AM, or you might have like kids running about the house at 9 AM. So they're giving us a 24-hour slot. This is all, by the way, this isn't all definite. We haven't been told this is definitely how it will happen. It's just, this is what we've been told so far. So I'll have 24 hours to complete it, and it's all open book. Obviously, this is very different to the exam I was expecting. This is where I could go into my rant. I have wrote all my notes for a closed book exam. I haven't gone into the detail that I would if I was doing a coursework essay that I had all my notes for, because I didn't think I was going to have to remember that level of detail. It was going to be, I have to get this point down, this point down, this point down, because I had to remember it. Like, I had to remember it all in my brain. It wasn't going to be down in front of me. So basically my notes are written wrong for these exams. So I'm probably going to have to go through and do different notes, which is time consuming. Another thing is we have our dissertation. Nothing's changed with our dissertation. So we have a draft due the first week back, which is in 2 or 3 weeks time. I don't even know where we are. 2 or 3 weeks time, and then our final deadline is in May. The thing that I'm struggling with all of this, with the draft being due in and my exams, is I physically can't concentrate on these things. I can't concentrate on uni. There is a lot, and I'm going to be careful how I say this, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I haven't told you guys about yet, because I'm just not ready to talk about it. There's things still up in the air, but there's a lot of things going on in my life right now that are making this incredibly hard. Like, it's really hard for me, and I really can't concentrate on something as serious as my dissertation or as serious as exams. I can't bring myself to do it. There was a petition that went around saying that we should have the option to not do exams and be able to just get our grade that we have now, and if we want, but have the option that if we did want to do exams, we could do them at a later date after all this is blown over. And I signed that petition. I think that's the right way to go about it, but the university said this is how it's going to work. We're going to do open book exams, so I have to do open book exams now. In terms of how living stuff's going to work, with going back down to York, obviously at the minute we're in lockdown, so I can't do anything in terms of moving back down to York and all that kind of stuff, but now there's no reason for me to go back down to York, and there's just the gym's closed, so I've lost all my clients. There's no reason for me to go back down to York. I'm here forever now, which is exciting. Like, the thing is, it's so anticlimactic. I was expecting to, when I would come home for good, I'd be like, this is it, uni's over, woo, back for good. And now it's kind of just been like, oh, by the way, you're back for good now, and you're not gonna, that's it. So and I didn't come up here expecting to be back for good, so it's just a bit like, oh, okay, right. But I still have all my uni work to do. With that, because I didn't expect to be back here for good, a lot of my stuff is down in York, and we were expecting to go down to York this weekend to go get all my stuff, but obviously lockdown was announced, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to go get my stuff from York. None of it's essential, but the stuff there that I do want. So as soon as the lockdown's over, I think I will be going back down to get my stuff. And the thing as well, we wanted to stay there the entire time was, and the reason was Tanya, but Tanya, basically, because Tanya's from Cyprus, she hasn't been able to go home because Cyprus have locked down people going in and out of the country, so she will probably be going back to Cyprus as soon as possible, so she's not going to stay for the 10 weeks. So there's no reason to go back down to York. So yeah, the final thing in terms of uni is graduation, which has been postponed. I actually think, from the way they've worded the email, it says they're postponed, but then at the end of the email they put something like we will ensure you have something, a day to celebrate your degree. So I don't think that sounds like graduation, so I don't even know if graduation is gonna happen, but graduation's postponed, so it's not, it's gone. I'm not sure when that'll be postponed to, but I'm not gonna have a graduation either. So that's kind of it. I think it was just, the reason I wanted to just do this little update in terms of how it's affected me was so I can say when I'm not going to be saying I'm not going back down to York, or when I'm saying, oh, I'm up here for good now, you'll understand that I'm up here for good because coronavirus has basically cancelled the rest of my degree. So that's why I'm up here all the time now. And obviously you guys know about the lockdown, so there's not going to be any videos where I'm outside the house or anything like that. In terms of videos, actually, I'm wanting to upload at least once a week, because I love my videos, I love doing them, and I kind of want to provide a little bit of like escape for people. Like I want, apart from this video because it's all I'm talking about, I want to provide something that people can watch them and forget about the craziness that's going on in our world at the minute. I just want to make people smile and give you a distraction and that kind of thing. So I know I say this in nearly every single video, but if anyone has any suggestions on what videos you want to see, what kind of things you're interested in, anything, literally anything, please comment below and let me know, because obviously I'm very limited as to what videos I can do because I'm in the house. So I would like your suggestions, anything. I saw one thing that I thought would be quite a good idea is that I saw James and Karis do it on their channel, and they did like a quiz, like play along quiz at home. I quite like the idea of that, so if you're interested in that, please comment below. But yeah, these videos are still going to come once a week if I can think of ideas to do. If you want to see anything like that, if you want me to upload more fitness content, or like sit down, this is how to deal with when you can't go out, like diet stuff, anything like that, just let me know. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope everybody is well. I hope everyone's dealing okay. I know this can be an awful time for mental health. Just, you know, it's gonna get better, it's gonna stop. It's just we have to stay at home to get it to stop. So I hope all of you are staying at home and following the guidelines that we have in place at the minute. But most of all, I just hope everyone's happy and getting through their days and getting through the things they need to do, and you know, just staying sane, which can be hard when you have to stay at home the entire time. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me till the next video. Hope all this didn't sound too down and sad and all that kind of thing, but I just wanted to let you know what was happening and my opinion on it. I hope you're all safe and well, chickpeas. I love you loads. Thank you so much for watching this video and all my other ones, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.